Hi everyone.
So basically there are two scenarios. One, if you are riding solo, what Livesafar as a feature is.
That the group rides are broken. And when we look at group riding, there is not a single layer of tech which is actually used by riders out there. Hi everyone, I'm Pratham,
I'm Srinivas.
and today we would be taking you on a journey with us. The very first is to understand what is Livesafar.
So when I clicked on hamburger and was seeing the rider list, I just saw an icon named Tracksafar. What is that about?
So I'll first explain what we were trying to solve with Tracksafar. So at my place, I have a ritual that whenever I go on a ride, I have to share my WhatsApp live location with my parents. Along with that, I also share the contact numbers of the friends that I'm riding with. But if you really think about it, the information that my parents used to get is just absolute data, and they would never know if I'm with my friends, if I have taken a wrong route, if I'm lost away from the group. The data was not relative. With Tracksafar, what we have done is we have tried to solve it. You turn on the toggle for Tracksafar, you choose which friend's location you want to send to your parents or loved ones, and then you hit on generate link, and that link would have location of yours, organizers, as well as your friends that you have chosen. Along with these locations, they would also be able to see a call icon through which they would be able to make that call, and they don't have to save a new number every time you go out on a ride.
Oh, so the permission toggle that was there when I joined the ride about Tracksafar, that was about letting my location to be shared with your Tracksafar link.
Exactly. You've got it absolutely right.
So do my parents need to download the app and start using it to just access my Tracksafar location?
Wrong. So how it works is you generate a link and you share it on WhatsApp, Instagram, normal messages, any means that you want. And that particular link opens in your web browser. Your loved ones don't need to have the app to access your relative location.
So Pratham, setting route map in a ride, setting stops is very important.
Right.
But I don't see that on the Wheelsafar app. Is it not included in the package?
Right. So now you are a rider in this particular ride. Route or navigation is only available to the organizing team members. Organizing team members would be lead, tail, marshal, backup car here. So if you check in my device, you would be able to see add route button at the bottom left of your corner. And by clicking that, then you can set your location, you can add multiple stops, you'll get an estimated time, you'll get turn-by-turn directions, you'll be able to identify how far your next stop is. All of that is included. And once I set it on my device, that goes for all the riders who are in the ride. So याद है वो problem जहाँ पे we used to send that we want to go to Zogeshwari Misal or we want to go to Manas restaurant, and there are two Zogeshwari Misals or two Manas restaurants onto the left and two onto the right, and then half the group used to land up at a different location and rest half was at different.
Happened a lot of times.
Right. So we have tried to solve exactly that. What happens is organizer sets the route and everybody in the ride gets it, and then there is no confusion anymore.
That is quite a relief.
Right.
Pratham, it's already been like 7-8 minutes since we are talking, but my stats are still 0 and even the time has not started.
So the stats and the route that you have covered go hand in hand, and they only start moving when you as a rider also start moving. Even when you are not in network conditions, these stats get stored locally, and when you end a ride or when a participant leaves a ride, at that point in time, those stats are then shared with the server, and those stats always are available to you. So once you end the ride, you would be able to get a better view of stats, even including your top speed. And these stats are, my friend, shareable. So you just click on the bottom share button, and that leads you to a beautiful template that we have designed with a map view and with a transparent version, where you will get all the stats in a vertical order along with the route that you have captured, and you can use the transparent version in your Instagram photos, stories, videos, reels, YouTube shorts, all of that.
So the possibilities are endless.
Very true.